Hi everyone. Good morning. It is Saturday. A couple of Boyaki, it makes me unbelievably happy that see and hear is the very first thing that you say because I hate having to ask it. It's so embarrassing for me. I'm always like, "Are we live? Is everything working?" And it makes me feel just like ancient and inept. So thank you for just volunteering it. It legitimately made me really happy. Hey guys, couple of announcements. Play show. Thank you so much for subscribing for 4 months. Thank you. Oh my God, that's 25% of the... Oh, that's 25% of the year. No, I won't think about the passage of time. No, it doesn't exist. I won't acknowledge it. No, go away. Banished. Gone. Yeah, I have some announcements, if you will. We were supposed to be streaming Expedition 33 today and tomorrow, but I have had some, pretty intense personal tragedies hit in June that I'm still kind of recovering from. And I'll be honest with you, I don't want to feel French emotions right now. So I'm thinking we'll probably be back with Expedition 33 on Saturday and Sunday next week. I'm not abandoning the game. I'm not foregoing it. I'm not dropping it. I just need... I just can't handle the sad French Riz right now. So, thank you. I bought this shirt from an artist that I found on Twitter whose name escapes me, but I can post the link on Discord. I found there are a lot of really good Final Fantasy 14 merch makers. I've got a fantastic bag that's just a miniature version of Aaronville's Gleaner bag, and I love it so much. It makes me happy. But yeah, there will be time enough for French things in the future. The future that is, 7 days from now. But I think this weekend I just want to do Monster Hunter things. I had a lot of fun yesterday hanging out with everyone. Sometimes when I'm really frazzled offline, I get a sort of performance anxiety when I stream about whether or not I'm giving people a good time. And I didn't feel that yesterday. And I think I need to chase that. So I think we need to keep playing Monster Hunter because it's all things considered, it's pretty low stakes. We're just hanging out. Now I did not care for how long it took me to kill that new Udra, but we're gonna stance up and lock in today. I'm gonna go deep math mode into bow. I quite liked bow. I'd like to get more practice in on that today. We'll probably end up needing to hunt some relatively easy monsters, I don't want to say beginner because they're all high rank now. But I'm going to need some Doshaguma bits. I'm probably going to need some Balahara bits. I need a weapon that is more attuned to elemental weaknesses. I think taking fire into New Udra made it take twice as long. So Cephalette, John, when nobody got me, John Shortcut got me. John, thank you. John got me. But yes, we will return to Expedition 33, just not today. Tomorrow's stream may be late. Tomorrow's stream may be at 1 o'clock instead of noon. There could be an hour shift. I have received notice last minute of a thing that's happening in my area. And I kind of want to go to the thing. So if I go to the thing, we'll be a little late. But if I go to the thing, I will be filming stuff at the thing to make content for you at the thing. So you still win. No matter what, the community wins. Works perfectly for my schedule. Go to the... So I'm thinking about going to the thing. We'll see. I don't know. So those are my announcements, I think. Expedition 33 delayed. Not dropped, not gone. Just paused for this weekend. More Monster Hunter, more bow shenanigans. And maybe a thing tomorrow, potentially delaying the stream schedule from its original start time. And movie night. Tonight, with subscribed Twitch viewers on Discord, we'll be watching K-pop Demon Hunters, which I have not seen, which I have heard is incredible. In a perfect world, I'll be wrapping stream up around 3:15, I think. In the bathroom this morning, I was putting things away and I like brushed something off to the side and it impacted the corner of my foundation compact in such a way that it nudged it half a centimeter over the edge of the counter and then plummeted onto the floor, shattering. So if I want to wear makeup at the thing tomorrow, I have to go out and buy makeup today. That foundation is toast. So maybe wrap up at like 3:30 so I can run that errand. I don't know how long the movie is, and I don't want to risk them closing before I can get there. So I think it's still enjoyable. Like, if nothing else, it's still like really fun animation and really catchy music. I'm sure there are aspects of the film you would have a greater appreciation for if you were familiar with K-pop. I do not have any familiarity with K-pop, but I've heard it's really fun and I really want to see it. So it's about 90 minutes. Oh, it's shorter than I expected. Yeah. So if I need to go before movie night, if I want to make sure that I make it in time. Okay. Very, very tight time frame. But that's fine. I felt really silly. So this time, maybe instead of a pressed powder, maybe we do loose, because then it can't shatter. It's already broken apart. But that's everything I have to announce straight away. I felt like I had one more thing. Oh, I do have one more thing. Should I announce that now? Ooh. You know what, you guys, yeah, I will. You guys can hear it first. Shadow of the Erd Tree hate notwithstanding, we have been accepted into the Bandai Namco Creator Program, which is really exciting. So, somehow, yeah, they must have really lowered their standards if they're willing to let this fucking clown inside. But here we are. So, yeah, another thing. This is a secret. This is a thing I can actually talk about. There's a secret thing that I might be able to talk about towards the end of the month. But that's... I don't know. Wahoo! They were like, oh, well, you know, those criticisms are valid. You know who I haven't heard? Capcom. Capcom will not let me into their creator program. They do not want me. If you are a Capcom representative and you are watching this, I'm legally obligated to say this is a joke. I'm kidding. I'm being silly and facetious. There's so much humor and whimsy in my voice right now. I can't speak for non-K-pop industry kids for like a year's day. I've heard it's just fun. Like, there's a lot to appreciate, especially from an animation perspective. I'm quite keen. I'm quite keen to see it and then hope that I can tell it's gonna get more content. Like, the way that I've heard people talk about it, it's just like legitimately a really fun animated romp. You know what else I haven't seen? What was the movie about the cat that came out last year? The animated black cat movie. I didn't see that one either, and I'd like to. Which, how much you've grown in my it's because I keep talking shit about their UI. No, it's probably like an NSFW thing because of the way I keep talking about Eric. Y'all, yesterday when I was talking about how I would never wear any armor but the nipple jacket, somebody clipped that. And Twitch flagged it as a content violation. The clip is not viewable. I said nipples so many times, Twitch's algorithm went, this is clearly not. This is banned content. And they won't play the clip. Which is extra funny to me because the naked hunter at the end of the stream is fine. I mean, he's got underwear on, but whatever. But like, they didn't flash that. It's just the clip of me saying nipple jacket repeatedly. Hey, Poof, what's going on? It's the Twitch rules surrounding attire are so clumsily and badly worded. I think the phrase is specifically like, if you are in possession of female presenting nipples, please cover them. And it's like, you guys have got to find a better way to talk about this fucking shit. Like, no one can take you seriously when you talk like this. Yeah. It's like really funny shit. Hey, Cobra, I'm doing good. How are you? But it's good stuff. And I'm hoping that we will be able to have our shirtless. I've been trying to get my hunter customized in character creation to be like more of a like obvious like fictional translation of my face, because that's what my hunter is, right? My gratuitous self-insert. But I have a big ass forehead, and there's no way for me to like move the hairline. So I end up trying to make the face longer and then move all like the brows and eyes and stuff down to compensate. And I end up looking so uncanny. I have to like turn the game off. Like I look like, I don't like an alien's best approximation of a person, but it's only been fed pictures of like botched plastic surgeries. It's really unfortunate. Nude hunters art, nipple jacket, language of Harlem. Wasn't there So I need to preface this with the declaration that I am not super familiar with a lot of movies, and I certainly not really familiar with like movies that focus a lot on like war or anything. Isn't there like some kind of old war movie called like, not The Nipple Jacket, but like something jacket? Am I full of shit? I could be full of shit. Full Metal Jacket. Seriously. Really. Is it any good? It's Kubrick. No idea. Matthew Modine is in this movie? Damn, okay. Maybe I do gotta see this. That's on me for writing off things I don't really know a whole lot about, based exclusively on just like rumors and alchemy that I weave together from the online stratosphere. Good but herring, as most of Kubrick's movies are. That voice is exactly what I was thinking. I'm like polling, right? If I were to start hosting impromptu anime nights on Discord, not scheduled, just like randomly day of, like, hey, I'm gonna start Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and we're gonna watch 5 episodes. If you want to join, be here in 2 hours. Would that be something that some of you sickos would be interested in? Because I got a lot of shows I need to get through. Free Run I've seen. War. So Freewin, please. Please, Miss Freewin, would not be on the list. But I've not actually watched Brotherhood. There's a handful. I'm not current on Dan to Dan. That's horrifying. I haven't done Apothecary Diaries. Thank goodness the summer Hikaru died is dropping like 1 episode a week, because that I'm actually able to stay current with. But no, I have not seen Apothecary Diaries. We did an impromptu movie and people... That's true. That's true. We did do that wretched documentary. Hey, Cassie, what's going on? I need to start, brother. Like, we could get... There's a way to get really galaxy brained about it. Like, some fans of the original anime have gone through and watched Brotherhood and then created like the ultimate fans giga watching guide, where it's like, okay, you've got to watch the original show from episodes 1 to like 17, and then you have to pivot to Brotherhood until episode 33, and then you watch 2 episodes of the original and then go back to Brother. Like, they have created and part of me wants to be sick like that. Here's where this is ultimately going to end up going. I want to rewatch all of Evangelion. I want to take you through the anime to end of to all 5 movies. Now, is that a smart viewing idea? Probably not, but it's my house and I do what I want. So that's what I'm thinking. It is. It's nuts. And like the rationale behind them is like it's interesting to hear because people will review the episodes and they'll be like, yeah, the original paid more attention to the setup here, whereas Brotherhood kind of assumes you already know what's going on, so they like skip over a little bit. But it's been an interesting go of things. But that's my plan for today, I think. I'm gonna take us into the game sooner rather than later because I've got some practice. I need to ask questions about Bo today. Is kind of how this is gonna go. And because I probably need to like actually write these combos down. So maybe we end up moving to a different balance. Ha! I found a mostly empty page in the notebook. Okay, so I'll be scrolling over there. And because it's if I'm remembering correctly, there are like 4 major combos I can use on Bo. I'm only using one of them correctly. But I kind of want to ask questions about what the rotation looks like. Is it, and don't answer any of these now because I'm not ready, but trying to organize my thoughts together. It's like, okay, is charge, release, BB, YB like my basic combo? And then when my gauge is full, do I go into tracer immediately? Do I always want to make sure that I'm restoring coatings as soon as they're done, which means I have to pay attention to the meter in the bottom right. So there's like, there's some reason. I haven't had an issue with stamina yet to my knowledge, but I also need to talk to you guys about charging. Like, is it always just RT? Do I ever need to hold B? Like, there's a move in Insect Glaive where you have to hold B for a long time. It's practically a brand new notebook, Hypnos. I got all this real estate. It's great. Last anime I got into is... I will not watch Made in the Abyss. But I know people who enjoy it. Yeah, that's... my perspective on that show is a can of worms I'm not going to inflict on anybody else. So... but yeah, suffice to say, that's not for me. I won't watch it. And we can leave it at that. Nearly new. It's RTRTB. Best combo. That's interesting, because when I wrote it down, I thought it said that, like, Dragon Piercer was, like, RTBB something else. And that's what I was doing a lot during the new Udra fight. Oh, Trigun Stampede was so good. Yo, based Trigun Stampede mention in chat. I never watched the original Trigun anime. Stampede is something really special. Is this a safe space? Because the shit I would have done to Vash's cervix is like borderline unprintable. Stampede is awesome. I loved Stampede. Stampede ruled. Stampede made me want to go back and watch the older anime. Same, like literally. He's right there. I'm good. We will not be shocked by it. I was about to say the same thing about Nicholas. I don't know what it is. I'm fine. I'm normal about Wolfwood. I'm sick about Vash. I don't know what that says about me as a person. Probably a lot if you read between the lines, but all of us. So we're all on the same page. Perfect. Dragon Piercer. I've been using the Dragon Piercer combo. But it's 1000 dragon wake up call that I keep flubbing. And then I keep forgetting that tracers exist, which is definitely like a huge damage loss. So Sword Art Online, never seen it. Never seen Sword Art Online. I'm not really into isekais. Sort of, that's like the big isekai, right? Yeah. Ish. Oh, it looks like maybe not. Oh, it looks like that's a hot take in the anime community, perhaps. People online will argue about that. Okay, I don't know. It's infamous. Magic Knight Ray Earth. I'm not familiar with Ray Earth. I need to be. There's a lot of, God, you know what? You know what it might be time for? We're 7 months into the year, and I have not indulged in my yearly rewatch of Haikyuu. Haikyuu could fix me. Yeah. I don't need to go to therapy. I need to replay Shadowbringers and watch Haikyuu. Yes. Yeah, can you see the gears turning? After the first season, you can totally stop that. Because it's really popular, isn't it? Like the concept, but the show isn't for me. But Dragcott Haikyuu's like my favorite anime of all time. It's like I think it might be like one of the only endings that actually sticks. Naruto could never. Anyway, we will not talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. The animosity will jump out. We need to keep that in the pit. Yeah, with like the steel grating on top so it can't get out. Every now and then we'll feed it scraps and small morsels, but we keep it contained. Shit, I need to replay it, not just because I need to process some sad feelings, but also I need to see what sexy grandpa looks like now that he's had his visual updates. Let me see him. Show him to me. I had just finished Shadow, and then they released all, and I crossed my arms and I pouted. Which from Mercury Gundam, we got Gundam Rex in chat. Yep. Log Horizon. I've heard a lot of people talk about Dot Hack recently. I haven't played any of those games. I'm not familiar with the show at all. Heck, you poster, but I'm a fake fan. I have Zenny. We should fix that. We together. We can make you see. Let's see how much Haikyuu is on my shelf right now. Haikyuu. Ghibli. Final Fantasy 14. JoJo. Bloodborne. Ghibli. Sailor Moon. Ghibli. Card Captors. Transistor. Yuri on Ice. Yeah. That was I missed Anime Expo this year, and my wallet was thankful, but in my head I was like, think of all the good art you're missing out on. I need to pull up the Artist Alley list from 2 years ago, because there was a tapestry there of Kifrey Witch Hat Atelier that I didn't buy, that I regret not buying, and I have to find this person. I have to go through like dozens upon dozens of artists until I find the one that was selling that. I'll rewatch Gurren Lagann. I have never finished Gurren Lagann, Maru. I got to the point that you're probably thinking of, and then went, can't do it no more. I said, you know what? I'm finished. But I need to revisit it. It is a classic for a reason. I just need to lock in and do it. Yep. Yeah. No, we don't even need to say. We all know. If we will never forget, actually. Yeah, never. It'll hurt forever, for as long as I live. Oh, yeah, I had one of my friends, Level 99 Skeleton, huge fan of Devil May Cry, and was really disappointed in the anime. I know some people who really enjoyed it. How do I... The creator seems like a really obnoxious douchebag. So I just kind of like wrote the show off. I was like, you seem really insufferable. I don't need to be a statistic in your show, actually. I'm good. Whisker Away? What is that? Code Geass. I don't know anything about Code Geass, but also really, really iconic. Another show that has been on my radar for ages and ages and ages. Same with Hunter x Hunter, actually. It took me a little bit longer to get into Hunter x Hunter than I expected it to. Maybe it's just because it's a shonen with a focus on like really young boys. But there's a charm. There's a charm there. Yeah, I'd like to watch more of it. Thought the franchise was death and he was the... Well, that's the thing. It's like, Grizzly, I fundamentally disagree with the concept that in order to like have a working relationship with a studio or any media, I suppose, you need to be like 100% blindly enthusiastic about the stuff that you see. Because we don't live in that world. That is a fake and fantasy world. It's not real. So I don't know. He's the creator that the dude that worked on that anime seemed like a big loser. I'm not going to retract that statement. I have played Hades. Yes, Hades was actually the first roguelike I ever played. Absolutely love. But see, Supergiant is one of my favorite studios of all time. Every single game they've ever released, I have fallen head over heels in love with. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. So it does not surprise me that the first time I play the first time I'm incentivized to play a roguelike and really enjoy it, Supergiant is the studio that pulls it off. Yeah. Castlevania is awesome. Castlevania is super, super good. Nocturne is phenomenal. No, Castlevania knocked it out of the park. I think that the Castlevania anime is legitimately like really fantastic. And that's not just because I'm a vampire fucker. That has a little bit to do with it. Sure, of course, you know, we're never really free from those biases, but it's, oh, the guy with the voice, he's in it. Oh, the like menacing, drawling European man. Who am I talking about? He's the devil, not in Castlevania, in that movie with Keanu Reeves. Yes! Peter Stormare. I fucking love Peter Stormare. Yeah. Castlevania is really good. I had some qualms with season 2 and 3 that really bummed me out, but the first season is spectacular and I really, really, really love Nocturne. Constantine, so good. He's so good in Until Dawn. Having seen him in Constantine, I think like permanently rewired the way I approach like fictional depictions of Lucifer. It's always just gonna be Peter Stormare now. I have not seen Vampire Hunter D, and that is an anime that for its artistic value has been like at the top of my list forever. I'm still I still need to see the new Mononoke movie, which I think is like one of the most artistic shows ever made. I'm a huge fan of Mononoke. But I've not seen Vampire Hunter D. There's so many shows to watch. I'm going to have to make this happen. Yeah. Prepare to get pinged at like fucking 10:30 in the morning. I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to watch anime for 4 hours and then disappear for 3 days. Are we cool with that? And then it'll like, just get ready for this to happen on Discord. I watched a little bit of Mob Psycho 100 with a friend that fell off the face of the earth. So haven't revisited it. Need to. I think I ended up stopping just before it got really good, actually, which is unfortunate. But I would like to pick up where I left off. They're making a Constantine 2. Is he in it? Tell me Keanu is in it. Please tell me Stormare is in it. Never played Ultra Kill. Heard of Mushishi. I think I watched one episode. That's also something that's just been on my list forever, and I haven't had the time to just like crunch through it, unfortunately. Well, crunch through the list, I mean. When I say I'm crunching through an anime, that makes it sound like I'm not enjoying it. The list just gets longer, which is the problem. I need Soul Eater to get a Brotherhood treatment. Oh, Soul Eater, yeah, a newly released Soul Master, A newly released Soul Eater would eat, I fear. Yeah. It just, the list never ends. And in part it never ends because I'm like, oh, here are the 70 episodes I'm gonna rewatch every year of a different show that I love, and then I never make progress with the new ones. Negative expectations about belated sequels, but it would be nice if Constantine 2 is good. Oh my soul mess, it is a Hollow Knight slip. Yo, have we gotten any more breadcrumbs about Silksong? Just this year? Halfway through July, it's just this year. Okay. Just started Rose of Versailles is a classic. That's a good option. I think about that, and that's one of my friends' like favorite. I need to watch Utena. Yeah. Fuck, there's so many anime out there. Thoughts on a live action Akira? It will dismay you to learn I don't have any thoughts about Akira at all. I think the only thing I know about Akira is that gif of him like clutching his head and screaming. But instead of seeing what he's getting flashbacks to, I just see the version that puts various pictures of cats in like bright flashing succession. He's just like, that's all. That's literally, I don't know anything about Akira. That's it. Silksong released alongside Wolf Among Us 2 in a bit before. That makes me think you believe it's never coming out. Surely they have to now. Bye, Catacombs. Hopefully we see you for the movie. I like new things mostly, but it'll be, yeah, I'm always down to see, every now and then I'm like, I should rewatch John Wick. And it's like, why? I don't have any particular like positive affinity for John Wick. I just like electronic music and seeing Keanu Reeves. That's it. I'm a man of simple pleasures. Maybe the real Silksong is the friends we made along the way. Will it live up to expectation? That's the thing. It's like, I feel like I really do think it'll be a good game. Its development process was long. I would have preferred to have gotten more communication, but I understand that there is so much that goes on behind the scenes with studios and producers and funders and shareholders and however fucking games get made, that maybe they couldn't just come out and be like, hey, it's taking us longer. It's not coming out when we said it would. Just give us some time. And quite frankly, I think that would have made a lot of people like really inappropriately and bizarrely enraged. So maybe it's better that they didn't say anything. I would prefer that kind of transparency. But I do feel like the game will be excellent. I really do. Yeah, I really do. I only know one fucking person in my life that watched Fairy Ran Maru. Clocks Atlas. I've not seen Bill and Ted. No. Not familiar with that one, unfortunately. Mushishi is so good. Easily in my top. It's one of my friend's favorites, and that's why it's on my list in the first place. Anyone ever mention how badass Crow's glasses are? Geo, I have a story for you about my glasses. I needed glasses really badly because mine broke, and that's why I was wearing contacts so frequently. I didn't have glasses. And I ultimately ended up at a glasses shop that I had to drive like 2 hours to. It was like a whole fucking thing. And I'm like going through their offerings and I'm picking through stuff. And they had done collabs with certain like media franchises. So there was like a Dragon Ball collab that was interesting, and there was like Evangelion a while ago, and they like the current collab lineup was Jujutsu Kaisen, and I was looking through the glasses and one pair was missing, so I figured they'd like sold out of it or something. And I'm in the store for like an hour and a half because for me making decisions about anything involving my appearance is like a fucking It's torturous. It's torturous. And finally I narrow it down to like my top 3. And the salesman comes out. He's like, "Are you do you need help? I'm just like, yeah, do you have anything smaller than this? And I hold up the pair that I'm looking at. He goes, yeah, sure. And he walks over to the Jujutsu Kaisen table and he picks up a pair of glasses that were not there when I was looking at them previously. It was the section that was empty. Now suddenly there were a pair of frames there. And he brings them back and I put them on and I go, fuck, these are kind of nice. And he was like, yeah, that's from the JJK collab. And I was like, yeah, I saw that. And he was like, you want to know whose they are? And I was like, whose? And they were like, they're Nanamis. So these are quite literally Nanami's glasses from JJK. I was like, thanks. He was like, I got them and then put blue lenses in so they look really slick. I was like, yeah, that would be dope. I need them to see though. So, well, they'll have to be clear. But anyway, thank you for story time with my glasses. I'm taking us into the game. Yeah. We can keep shooting the shit and stuff. I think I need to go back to the training arena and fuck around a little bit. Drag God. Mappa has like never wanted to fuck anyone more than they wanted to fuck Nanami. My God. Literally no reason for them to be giving him all that. No reason whatsoever. All right. I'm watching the game. None of us were. Dragcott. I don't know a single person that was normal about that scene. Okay, hang on. Let me do my window management. Move all of my stuff. Launch of my games. Thanks for letting me shoot the shit with y'all, by the way. I appreciate it. I woke up feeling like blah, so I'm grateful we can just kind of like hang out and vibe. No, I do not believe we have finished Act 2. And I know there are people in chat for Monster Hunter who avoid the Expedition 33 streams because they don't want spoilers. So I don't want anybody to really like talk about where we are. We just finished. I'll just say the manor. Yeah. Which I think if you've played the game will clue you into my progress, and if you haven't played the game, you'll be like, well, I don't fucking know. And then you'll forget, and it won't matter at all. It doesn't help that it's like, okay, sure, yeah, blonde bratty twink, all right. I'm already like clenching my fist, and then Nanami shows up, and I'm just like, oh, the scene got better. It got better somehow. But no, I do not believe I have finished Act 2. I'm not done with Expedition 33. I just needed a break. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. Visceral topless hunter reaction. With my balloon! This is the break that I needed. I needed Monster Hunter. So, have you seen the short angel egg? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. And my babush cat. So, I think I'm gonna make babush cat maybe like a little bit ghosty. And I think maybe I'll make the hood dark purple and then put on Katzenfunzel and the gore ghost bottom. And then it'll be like a phantom cat, which I think, this to me, this is peak. This is peak Palico fashion. Kunafa nails it. There is nothing better than this. Just like puffy, wrapped up, bundled cat. It's perfect to me. I'll start us in online single player and then post the code on Discord in like 15 minutes. Yeah, I think we'll be doing like community learning and hunting and stuff basically all day. It's like a burrito! Exactly! I'm so pleased that we ended up fixing the performance issues too. Game runs like butter now. Yeah, let me let me fix my pants. Because we did this really quickly last time. And I didn't get the chance to, like, really engage with it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change my pants. I'm gonna go to the training arena. I'm gonna write down the combos, and I'm gonna ask bow users in chat about when to use what my rotation should look like. And then I think we're gonna do, we'll squad up, we'll do some hunts. Probably since people in the community are so strong, they'll all need to be tempered. But I gotta craft myself some better bows. I liked it. It feels comfy to play, and I know that if I can get better at it, it'll feel even comfier. This could end up, like, working its way into the weapon rotation. Yeah, I liked bow a lot yesterday, even though I was really bad at it. Silled coat with bouncing head. Which one is the bouncing head? Why do we have 1 foot out? Like, all right. I want to change legs and maybe waist and potentially gloves. So we'll just kind of like go. I do think we're going to want like big pant, which is all like still the vibe I was going for yesterday. Try Odogaron. See, but we can't like dye over the purple, which is my only. Ooh. That is big pant, actually. Twink in the pocket of big pant. This is cut. Ooh, wait. You guys might be onto something. Hang on. So, if I change the color on this, what does it look like? Okay, so that changes, like, the actual charms. If I make this purple, and then what does this change? If I make this purple, oh, well, we'd have to make it more luminescent, and I don't think we have the ability to do that, unfortunately. So we'll leave that as is. That actually might work. Yeah, purple pant, purple cat. Okay, let me look at gloves and waist real fast. Because if we were to do something with Arcveld, we might get the glow, but I worry it'll be too chunky. Like, I think our silhouette needs to be more streamlined here. God, the armor in this game really is so good. Yeah. We might stick with the cyberpunk fingernails for this one. Because it'll be tough to find a balance of what we like otherwise. Yeah. Odo gloves to match? Potentially? I try not to do things that are too matchy-matchy, but let's see what they look like. Sometimes it's too good to... No. No. That's better. That version is better. Yeah. I think we'll just go with our painted nails, actually. Yeah. I'm always tempted by Hirobami. But it never stays for long. Yeah! Yeah! It is almost like we need something else, but I think this is probably as good as it's gonna get for us. Until I can get arena stuff. Because I know people have said that the clerk set's really nice, but I don't have access to that right now. I don't want loggy stuff. Actually, that's kind of cute because it gives us the bracelet. No, we'll stick with the paint. Yeah, it's nail polish. You can change the color. Oh, I didn't realize you could have two-tone nails. Oh, wait, that's sick. Can I make this purple? Because that would actually maybe look really nice. And then maybe we up the saturation, take down the brightness, and then maybe make that a little cooler. Hey, okay. I didn't, no, I always forget. I need to hit A one more time. Okay, give me a second. Duration up, brightness down. Good enough. Okay. I didn't expect to just see his chest. The purple, the Sakura-tied gloves are so good. My only complaint with it is that I feel like I use it too much. Because I do really, really like them. Especially with like the gold that they get. Like it's just really slick. Yeah, I think we'll do the cyberpunk stuff actually. Because that's new and we just got it. What do these pants look like? Ha! Okay. Well, we won't be wearing these pants. But I like it. Yeah, we'll do a dog run and then let me pick a waist and then I think we should be fine. Didn't they recently release an update that's like if you've crafted the alpha version, you get beta by default or something? Yeah, I like that. That's good. And then waist-wise. Just came back from Cologne. I saw your pictures on Discord, Gemini. I was so jealous. How was your trip? And then I'll just scroll through this really fast. Because I think Chada's still going to end up winning. Because I like the look of a sweatshirt tied around my waist. Yeah, I do. I do like it. I actually don't think anything else here will look as good as this does. Celebrated a friend's birthday. That's so nice. What did you get up to? Did you do dinner, like an event? No, not sacred stuff. Yeah. I think Chada's as good as it's gonna get. Lots of peeps dear to me were there. That was a ah, that's so wonderful. I feel like I haven't hung out with anyone in person in ages. Most of my friends live in different states, so living vicariously through you. No. No, too furry. I thought about it. It would be nice to have the purple detail when we make cat purple, but I don't think it's gonna work for shame. No, no, not that. Hey, Ilias, what's going on? Doggy stuff. This is also really good. Yeah. We'll keep Chada. I just like it. I like it so much. And then if we wanted, we might actually be able to take this purple too. That might be too much purple. Maybe it should stay black. And then what is this? Oh, that could be fun to take purple though. Yeah, we'll keep that as it is. Okay. And now let's do... I really do love the Kunafa suit. It's the best. If we want like little ghost cat, then let's give the ghost and the cat's in the funzel. And then for the hood, we can make it purple. This might need to be almost a little bit more pink, actually. That might be okay, because the pink matches the interior lining. Make it a little bit darker. It does look better a little bit darker, though. Oh no, Glock's Atlas. I also just noticed the face in the markings. Look, so the Kunafa suit, it's an acorn pin, keeping it on. There's a fishbone on the back. And up here, it's Kitty Mouse. Look, there's a cat face on top. It's just the best. It's just the best. Okay, let's see how okay. It's a little too pink. I think we need to make it cooler. Yeah, that needs to be much cooler in temperature. And maybe darker as well. That's better.
I was given a message for you.
Maybe a little, maybe still a little bit more blue to tie into my pants. Hang on. We'll talk to Nod in a second. Bright pink to dissuade predators, just like in nature. Thanks for your flexibility, everyone. Maybe just changing the hue is enough. Now we're just going in circles. Now it's like, it's too purple. No, it's too blue. No, it's too purple. No, it's too blue. Wonder if the item box...
I have a lot of things for you from every... Yes.
From everyone?
I'll talk to them for you.
Okay, well, I'll just take... Wait, is there a way for me to take everything just for... Oh. That's awesome. Nobody has anything for me except for Murderbat? Okay, fine.
The people from Azuz told me to tell you they said hello.
Thanks, Nada. Yeah, maybe this would be better? Ah, I don't think I can... I can't change my equipment appearance here. I do the same, just go in and out. I wish we could do better. This will be the last time I futz with it. Okay, so this needed to be more blue. And then we'll take the no. Saturation I think is probably fine. Maybe like right. We'll keep it at 70. Okay, so that's more blue. Well, cat looks good. I don't know if we match, but we look good. I do want to adjust the color of my waist piece, though. And then I'm done. Then it's finished and it's over, and then we'll take our first break. This is just a little too dark. Yeah. Much better. Good work, everybody. We'll chill like this for a while. Look at him. Is he floating? He floats. He really is my ghost cat. Oh, he's so special to me. Okay, so I'm gonna take us into the training room and we're gonna fuck around with Bo a little bit more. I've got some questions I wanna ask. I'll post the lobby code on Discord in a couple of minutes. Feel free to join and let's crunch through some hunts for some monster mats, maybe some tempered things. I would love to be able to do like Logi and Stregios, but I need to be able to keep up with you guys, and my concern right now is that I'm not a competitive hunter for more difficult monsters based on the weapons that I've crafted right now for Bo. So we'll pause here, we'll take our break, we'll come back, and I will see you guys in a couple minutes. Hey, we're back. Sorry. I got more tea and I put way more lemon in it than I expected to. So now it's like very tart. Where am I going? I am going to check out the training area one more time. And let me make sure, hang on. I gotta check a thing. Okay, good. 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 Okay. I think we're good. All right. We'll just head to the training area and... I'm definitely gonna need tips and tricks. Yeah, so my plan is to kind of I'm gonna take notes, which is gonna be like maybe a little embarrassing, but I learn best when I can write things down and reference them later. I'm sure you all have noticed my memory's not the best. So it helps having like an easy reference, because it's not necessarily feasible to pull up the user guide mid-hunt, but if I can just like glance down at my notebook, that makes things different. So let me put on... No, I don't want dual blades. Yeah, okay. Oh, I forgot I have lance on! Okay, well, I'll just pull in... I'll put on what I had on yesterday. Okay. Missed very little. A lot of shit posting. Missed some fashion hunting, which I'm not entirely pleased with this. So I think I'll probably need to tinker with this more, but later. Not now, later. And maybe I can make some I don't like hunting Rathian. The Rathian arena quest is mocking me. I legitimately think I might just need to be like, hey, does any cracked hunter in the community want to queue up with me as a duo for the arena quest? But I stand in the corner and don't engage, and you kill Rathian in under 4 minutes, and we do that until I can craft the arena quest. How do you feel about it? Like, just be like a parasitic freeloader for this monster I'm a total baby about. Also, LaFon, thank you so much for giving those subs out. I really appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna mark where my current page is, but in extravagant fold. And then this page is mostly empty. So I have 4 combos. I don't even know where to start asking questions. Okay, I guess maybe we should start here. Are the combos that I have for bow situational? Where's my weapon control? Because we have Dragon Piercer, 1,000 Dragons, Tracer Combo, and Arc Shot. When am I using these? Is it all of them as frequently as possible whenever I can? Is it only use Arc Shot if there's X amount of wounds on the monster or something? Like, what is my flow? What is my rotation? Long-time YouTube watcher, first time watching live. Leifon, thank you so much. I'm really grateful for that. Yeah, I'm so glad you could join us live. I hope you're enjoying the Twitch side of things. Done that Rathian quest over 70 times. I just don't like her. She's a mean girl, and I don't like her. And I don't want to have to hunt her. And I definitely don't want to have to hunt her on a weapon I'm absolute dog shit at. It's so humbling. Swift never uses Arc Shot. Focus move feels like more than enough. Finishers are avoided in favor of normal shot deep. But RC, the finishers look cool. Huh? They a little flashy. Arc Shot if the monster stands in one place long enough. Okay. Which puts you in position to fire Dragon Piercer or 1,000 Dragon. All right, hang on. The writing begins. So this is Arc Shot. LT. RT. B. LTY. But I don't think we need to hold down LT if we have focus mode toggled on already, right? And then Y plus B for Dragon Piercer. Oh, it's useful if the monster is knocked down or trapped. Okay. So we'll just stay like, I'm going to make a note to myself. Knocked down or like really standing still. So we almost want to treat this with the same sort of caution that, or rather that I need to approach Insect Glaive Vortex. Because if I just do it whenever, the monster moves and I miss and I look dumb. So we want to make sure that our positioning for this is good. Standard combo is RT, hold, release, BB, finisher. Okay, that I know. So that's the standard combo and that I know. It looks like we can either Dragon Piercer or maybe Thousand Dragon. I couldn't do it all yesterday. I fucked that up every time. So Power Shot, Power Volley, which is just, we'll say, or RT, Y, B. Functionally speaking, what is the difference between Thousand Dragons and Dragon Piercer? Is there a time when I want to use one and not the other? Dragon Piercer is so good with long monsters. Goes through their entire body, okay? If I dodge with A, I can follow up with Y for a hop shot. Okay, so if dodge. Y. Spread is spread versus focused. Piercer goes through. Thousand Dragons is more a big spread blast. Okay.
I won!
Hey, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the community. I'm happy to have you. Spread is 1,000. Pierce is Piercer. Okay. Sniper shot versus a shotgun blast. But then this feels like a silly question. How do I know when to, oh God, I need spread. Because I would assume it's like, oh, I need spread if I'm fighting multiple monsters. But that's not really a thing that happens in this game. Ah, okay. Depends on the part of the monster you're hitting. A long boy, if pierced through the length, hits many times. Otherwise, maybe like a short, chunky boy like Doshaguma, maybe we want spread. Okay. So, Dragon Piercers, pierce, good for lonks. Lonks is like my favorite word, man. I will never, for the first time I ever heard it, it was moderator Artemidare. And she had sent me like this picture of someone like holding a stretched out cat. And I started freaking out because I love cat pictures. And I was like, what's he so long for? And I think her response was like, they're testing the length. And ever since, length is just like in my vocabulary. I love that word. Spread is more effective in status effect coatings. We'll get to coatings later, so let's pause on that for a second. Spread is good for fast and jump because they're moving. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Pause. I gotta write something down before I miss other things. So this is our basic combo. RT, B, B, and then Y plus B, or RTYB. And pierce, good for long. Spread, good for wide. Okay. Sure. Okay. And then the tracer combo. Now, I can only fire a tracer when I actually have that meter in the bottom right full. I'm assuming I want to fire a tracer every time I can, like, when, as much as possible, as frequently as possible. Or is there like, should I wait for a certain time to do it? Or is it like as soon as I get the resource, put it on the field? The bar itself doesn't have to be full, but a segment needs to be full. Okay. And that's going to be... RT plus X. B. B. And then LT plus Y. I only tracer if I want to hit a specific part. Oh. I'm about to say the stupidest thing on the face of the planet. I am your streamer. You're just like, I only use the tracer if I want to hit a specific part. And I kid you not, my brain went, what? I have to aim? Yes. Yes, I do. It is, in fact, a bow. Yes. Yes. I don't like aiming. Oh, no. So it actually matters where I put the tracer. I was just putting that shit anywhere. Oh, I actually got to aim for, like, head, or, like, tail, or, like, foreleg. Oh. What? No, but it's more, there's more to it than just hitting the monster, because you want to hit specific parts of the monster, kind of like insect glaive. Okay. Hitting tracers, and a tracer is basically like a homing laser, so I don't have to watch my aim so much, and that's good if the monster's, I'm thinking like Odogaron or something that's really jumpy. With tracer, you only have to aim once. Okay. And then... Okay. And then coatings come in different types. And I always reapply coatings with Y. Yes. Y or A. While also holding LB. No, that's how to select. Apply is just Y. Okay, so put coating on with Y. So that's Y for coating. And then RTX for the tracer. Bonk. Select and rescroll. RTYB. YB. And these can trigger fuse arrow and tracer detonations. Okay, so you know how on Insect Glaive, when you get your extracts, it empowers your combos, and you wanna stay in that empowered state before you do the big whirlwind vortex, and then hopefully like break a wound and get more. If I put a tracer down and then end up using Dragon Piercer or Instant Dragon Piercer or 1,000 Dragons, wouldn't that immediately consume the tracer? So is it better for me to hold off on using those moves for a certain amount of time, or like what's the rotation? It will eat the tracer immediately. So how long should I leave the tracer on the field? Monsters are big targets at least. Some of them are scrappy little fellas. Some of them are slinky. Yeah, sneaky. I appreciate everyone's patience with me as I like look through resources on this too, by the way. I know it's not necessarily super easy to teach someone, but... Okay. It's so easy to fill the bar. Tracer lasts for 10 seconds. Okay. So there isn't really a whole lot of time. So there's kind of no reason to let it linger. So this will last for 10 seconds. Okay. And then attacking or dodging fills the gauge, and then you just put your shit back on the monster, okay? Coding types. Can we talk about this for a second? Are there some... What's effective? Because I feel like probably power coding and close range and piercing are probably going to be very strong. Your arrows that hit the tracer are all at max power. So it's a good damage boost for 10 seconds. Okay, so I want to be doing like regular arrows and then detonating. Neverender says close range is the GOAT. Ah, so the monster manual, for lack of a better word, the field guide, will tell me what's effective against certain monsters. Blast was broken for... my blasty dual blades were something else. Close is the current meta. Okay. That is something that I've had to adjust. It's positioning. I keep thinking that I could be so much further away with bow. Not so. And it's not a stationary weapon. There is more movement involved in it than I expected. Sleep if you can get a bomb. Okay. Okay. I think, and then focus fires Hailstorm, which launches a tracer.
Good.
We can charge up to level 3. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. And then we can unleash a follow-up attack when. So, focus strikes on this. That's going to be the Hailstorm and then hitting RB for that big circle that shows up. But it was in your face jump. Yeah, but I hadn't expected that. So, sort of wrapping my head around the reality of the weapon versus how I expected it to handle has been a little... But I like it. It feels good to use. It feels familiar to me. Yeah. Hold it for the circle. Really good sleep bomb wake up hits. Precise echoes don't work with close coatings. Okay. But was the king of status effects. Paralyze, sleep, and blast are so fun. Ooh. But the coatings are inherent to the bow. So there's nothing I really need to do to prepare that, to put the coat, like it's just baked in, it's innate. Also, hey Respawn, how are you? Okay. Okay. I'm just hearing Mochi scream in the background. Okay. Where even is he? Mochi? I hear him doing strong things.
Happy to lend a paw with all your training needs.
Can I go up here? That's my Mochi. He's also training. Oh, he caught me creeping on him. He was like, no, it's private. Oh my God. He's so cute. I had no idea we could come up here. Not really a purpose to being up here, but wait a minute. Can we go even higher? Can I, wait, can I like swing on that? Why? Why would I want this? Why can I, why? Why can I do this? Where does this go? Hang on. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. What is? Okay, so there's nothing over here. Is there like somewhere I can go behind the arena? No. it's just here. Okay, well, at least we know. Listen, he was practicing. Palico has to get their training in too. Okay. So, just to confirm the combos we listed. Basic combo is going to be charge. Right, aim. Aim, charge. Boom. B. B, and then YB if long. Alternatively, we can do hold, B, B, and then 1,000 dragons if spread. Little faster. Yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit. I saw that my combo lapsed into like the quick shot instead of the power shot. So I was doing something improperly, but it might take me a while to get into the rhythm of the buttons I'm pressing. Okay, and that gave me a wound. I can double tap RT instead of holding it. Can I? I don't know if that gave me full charge, though. Does it, if I tap it, does it still give me full charge? Like shot, dash, that's right. I need to be moving. Okay, hold on, hold on. Okay, well, at least I'm actually, like, remembering the combo for 1,000 dragons now. Okay. Dragon Piercer requires a little bit more time. If your window is small, better to use it. Yeah, I thought I saw in the guide that there was a way to make that instant. But I could be full of shit. Instant Dragon Piercer is YB during a combo. Okay, so that's if we're not ending the combo with it, maybe. Don't forget the Y after move. So that's going to be dash and then Y. Okay, well, that just coded me. We can try this, though. So it is better to use 1,000 dragons if we feel like the monster's not going to let us just sit there for a second. Dash and then Dragon Pierce. Our shot followed by Dragon Piercer close. Close in, spread shots, finish with 1,000 dragons and repeat. It's instant-ish during any combo. Dash and Dragon Pierce makes it quicker. I feel like Dash and Dragon Pierce is still just like taking forever, but... Any combo can also mean if you hit it midway through the... Really? Like if I hit Y and then like really close in rapid succession? Oh, I still have to charge up. Yeah, I'm trying to make it so it's instant, but it looks like every time I do it, I still need to charge. So maybe we just need to become more comfortable with the moveset as it is, and then we can optimize it a little bit later. It's never instant. Okay. Okay. And then... I gauge them. We're using Pierce coding. Okay. Slightly, yeah, so just not instant, faster. Dragon Piercer is a charge up move. You can just clip the animation some. Okay. Okay. Faster, not instant. That makes, and perfect dodges also charge up your shots. So when you say the perfect dodge charges up my shot, does that mean I can just tap RT and it comes out charged? Or do I want to be doing power shot after that? So yeah, in the event of a discerning dodge, what comes next? So discerning dodge and then charge RT, then Dragon Piercer, then power volley. What's, yeah, after a discerning dodge, what do I want to do? Arch shot and then Dragon Piercer. So that'll basically be like wonk and then charge hit, pierce. You can drag and pierce after the dodge if you have time. I quickly hit fire twice after one of the dodge. Like dodge and then like... After a dodge, we still get tower volleys. Ooh, I thought it would end up just being like a quick shot, but it's not. So we can tap B instead of having to go into a finisher. Discerning dodge and Y if you want to jumpy jump. Woo! Woo! Wait, that was awesome! Oh, I'm so cool! I will never aim in the air, ever, but oh, do I feel cool. Wahoo!
Good.
Oh. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. Okay. Okay. So we can fly just a little bit. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Works with tracers too. Art shot. It doesn't look like I can like hold B. Maybe I have to do that in the middle of a combo. Hang on. No. Holding B doesn't seem to do anything for me. Dude, if Vade Extender would just put me 1,000 miles away, this was cool. I can't aim in games. I don't play first-person shooters. I don't do over-the-shoulder stuff. I will never be able to land a single shot in midair, but it looks really cool to do it, so. And if I've got my tracer down, then I don't have to, because anything will go into the tracer. Aha. Aha. Do the puzzle pieces, they connect, an image is taking shape. Okay. Hold the trigger to charge. And then hold B. Oh, that's arc shot. Okay. So if we do that and then we do LTY, we do coding stuff, I think. And then I can do any of the piercer bits. But I've got 10 seconds while that's up, I think. And then this will probably make it explode. Yes. And then I've still got more. So if I want, I can put another one down, which would be RTX. And that just fires the tracer. That's not the arc shot. The tracer changes everything. I can jump and not think. I don't have to aim. My hunter aims for me because the tracer is down. Okay. Okay. Yes. 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 It's starting to click. It's starting to come together. Okay. And so that's just if I want to put the tracer down. But the arc shot can also put a tracer down, I think. Hang on. If I hold that, do I charge? Okay. And then I can reapply my coatings. And then... Wahoo! Okay. And then if I want to do wound stuff, I can blow it all up like this. Okay. Okay. Those are just detonating arrows. Change focus mode to hold instead of toggle for ooh. I'm used to playing it with toggle, so I think I should keep it on that for right now. Just because if I introduce new things and then change a staple of my flow, I worry I'll adjust slower. Arc shot you want to hold. Okay. Coating. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk! Yo, we're bonking here? I just missed a bunch of shit, but that's okay, because I'm cool. Okay. So, this is going to be a silly question. What is the visual different? Let me just... No, that's not what I wanted. I hit the wrong button. Play guide. Weapon controls. Bow. What is the difference? No, hang on. Ah, okay. So arc shot doesn't put a tracer down. It puts down detonator arrows that explode after a time. If I want the tracer, this is the combo. Yes? Okay. Okay. So arc shot looks really cool, but to put the tracer on it down on its own, it's just this. Okay. Okay. And they can also be focus shot. And then when I actually have a wound, I'm gonna try to just like open one up. Okay, cool. So there's a wound now. What do I do with wounds? Is it RB, hailstorm, and then hold RB to detonate a bunch? What is the wound breaking workflow? Take them all. So break as many as you can all in one go. But like, let's just assume I just want to break this one. So I hold RB. And we're locked onto it. And then I just let it go. And that's hailstorm. Okay. Okay. So it's a hold, not a tap. That's right. Hold RB. Okay. And then let it go. And it does its thing. Once you have or need an opening, break it. The monster will wait patiently for you to release that dragon piece. Wouldn't that be nice? When you focus strike, you get a free damage piece. Yeah, I did that automatically, right? Make a bunch of wounds, then arc shot, then... Okay, okay. So arc shot seems to be the more situational combo, where it's like we want to do that when right before we're going to do a bunch of wounds, or if the monster is just like standing still, or trapped, or knocked down, or just like otherwise looking kind of slow and stupid. Since you don't have any Ardian weapon, I'm not gonna craft an Ardian weapon for Bo. You're crazy. If I were gonna do anything Ardian, it would at least be on like a weapon that I know I'm gonna end up using a lot, like dual blades or something, or lance. But our Ardian bow feels like a lot of resources to invest in something I'm not sure will stay in the rotation. I like it quite a lot. It feels accessible, especially on this second day in a way that it didn't yesterday. But I need to get some good practice in with it first before I just like start sinking resources into something I'm not sure about. Like the dual blade, they're like, no, exactly. Look at him. Look at him. I'm sorry. Everyone look at my cat. Him float. Where's he going? Where's he off to with his lantern? Is he going up there? There he goes. He's everything to me. Floaty. My darling. Okay. Let's hunt. Yeah. Let's do some stuff. Let me look at what I will need to craft in order to get like a better bow. Any bow above rarity 5 would be great. And then I'll open it up to hunts. I would encourage you, if you're joining today, since I'll be practicing, maybe don't come in with your most optimized build. Because it's great if the hunt only lasts like 3 minutes, but I'm not sure how much I'm actually learning in that time. So let's shoot for like 7 to 10 minutes a hunt, maybe? I don't know. I don't want to delete things. I need to stay alive. The monster needs to stay alive long enough for me to do a little bit of damage and get into a flow. But also understand I will not be doing as much damage as you need me to. So if we queue up for some really hard things, be aware we could fail those quests.
Well, what can I do for you?
That's a great question, Gemma. Whoa.
Anything catch your eye?
Yeah, what looks the coolest, actually?
Hello.
We could actually go through the expedition tree right now. We're just short on fusium. No elements, but... Okay, well, it seems like for several of these, we'll need to craft this version. And this is all iron ore, and I've got plenty of that. Let me just start crafting and then see where the weapon trees end up stopping.
Hello.
So... what I'm using right now, I think, is Rathian. Yes. Which is an attack of 192. Is affinity good for bow? Are elements good for bow? Do I just want raw damage output? Like, what kind of stats should I be prioritizing here as far as weapon features go? Blagonga bow, pretty. Mizu. Exhibition weapons are good all-rounders. I haven't voted yet, Steen, but I need to. Someone in the community has submitted an absolutely stunning lance design to the contest, and I fucking need it. I need it badly. So Shagama bow is a good all-rounder. Bow relies heavily on element. Tuna is pretty. Always look at the weapon skills. Bow is best when elemental. So almost like dual blades in that way? Okay. Okay. Always a bow to element match whatever you're fighting. Guardian do Shagama, good all-rounder if you don't want to deal with it. Okay. Mizu claws, whisker. I can make the gore bow. Are you serious? What the fuck? Why do I have so many gore parts? Hello? And I can make wrath. If I make wrath, we can make gore. Should actually be kind of sick. I won't fucking lie. Can't make Ajnath. So there's Kutku. And that we can not upgrade. Guardian Doshagama we can make. I can't, you're fucking with me. I need a single Doshaguma Fang. Oh, I'm pissed off. I need one Fang! Oh, that sucks. Yeah. We're locked behind a single Doshaguma Fang. Wow. Sorry, this is me. No. Wow! Dosha is a good training monster. Okay, then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start small, relatively, and easy. I'll find us a Doshaguma. I think I already bought from Santiago, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, he's not here. And I doubt I can trade with anyone for one thing. But it's like, it's pretty easy to hit Doshagama in the fucking face, so. The Archveld weapons look so good.
Hey.
And I love Archveld's weapons and Jin's weapons. And Mizu's weapons. I think those are my favorite weapon trees in the game. Alright, I think we need Doshagama, but let me just double check one more time.
Got something in mind?
Yep, Brathlos is locked behind Hope, which we have no reason not to make this. Fuck it. We'll just start kind of making shit. and then see where it falls. And then if we want Ray Dow, we'll need to craft this.
Perfection.
Okay, Matrice is craftable, but I don't need that tree because I'm not interested in Hirabami or Jewoo. Damn! Zoe's bow would be a great... Yeah, but that's Zoe! That would be 3 hunters fighting Zoe and me in the corner missing a bunch of shots. Also, hang on, I just got a text. Let me see what's going on. Okay. I feel like I need to apologize to Bo. I didn't realize it was so stylish.
Hello.
Good goddamn. Yeah, I was not prepared for this level of drip. Okay, so we'll need
Look good.
bone if we ever want
Perfection.
Duna. So I'll just craft the bone right now.
Hello.
Oh.
What are we
Oh.
making today?
Yep. But I'm locked. But I can make an Arkveld though. Apparently I've just been out here killing Gore and Arkveld a crazy number of times, completely neglecting all the other monsters in this game. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. We're gonna hunt a single Doshaguma. So I can craft the Grief Bringer. And then we'll probably need a couple other Doshagumas before I can craft the second version. But I think that's probably gonna be my best bet here. Unless I craft Gore, which I can do right now. So Heaven's Door, what do y'all think? Better to go for Guardian Doshaguma or
Hello. Ready to get to work?
Gore right now?
Perfection.
Wait, Gore is still locked for some reason? Didn't I just craft this? Gore would be a good all-rounder. I swore I just crafted this. But now Gore still says it's locked. Am I missing something else? Gore for sure. Okay. If I could I could craft Zoe right now. Oh god damn it! Rathian! I already had you. I didn't need her. Fuck you, Rathian.
Ready to work.
Continually haunted by these flying wyverns.
Hello.
All right. So we can make Gore right now, which is awesome, and then I don't have to fight Doshaguma. I can't make Mizu's, which is a damn shame, because that's really slick. Mizu weapons are so beautiful. Yeah. All right. Follow-up vote. Gore or Zosia? Because I can make both. Wow.
Hello.
Zoe. It's like we're putting out a mixtape. Zoe. Good if the fight's gonna be long. Man, this just do be looking real nice though. And that, Okay, we're gonna make Zoe.
Look good. Alrighty.
And we're gonna watch her work, because I love her. I swear they made her tits fatter. I swear. I don't think they always looked like that.
Perfection.
You should see the mount finisher. Yeah, I'd like to try actually mounting a monster. So I just jump off and then hit Y with bow, right? So I jump off the sacred and then I hit Y in midair. Yes, okay. I'm gonna wanna try that too. And we'll equip, well, I don't know what my secondary weapon is, right? I think it's on primary, actually. Oh! Look! 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 Look!
To a T.
Purple. The weapon matches my pants. Okay. Decos. What do I want on this weapon? I got a 3 gem and a 2 gem. A couple of us have crown missions, yeah. I think I'm missing Black Ember Mass, so I don't think I could max it out. So we'll need to get some Zo grinds in. Bow mount finisher is so anime coded, it's insane. I have to see it. Spread since you use power shot. Okay. Looks like someone also recommends Tetra shot. What does that do? Tetrad. Increase affinity of bowgun ammo. But I'm not using bowgun, I'm using regular bow. Does that matter? Increase the attack of the bowguns, spread ammo, and bows, power shots, and quick shots. Maybe spread in level 3 and 2 shots of ballistic so it's comfy. Buffs every 4th and 6th shot. Okay. Sleep functionality? I could never be me. My insomnia would never let me have it. Okay. Increases the attack power and affinity of ammo after certain conditions are met. Let's do... It's called ballistics. God, the true final boss of Monster Hunter, finding deco names in the decoration box. Great, it looks phenomenal. All of the Zo weapons look really good, but I think bow might outclass dual blades. Okay, it's called ballistics. Bow, power shots, and quick shot. Okay, spread might also be good for us. Although the Pierce Jewel increases the damage of Dragon Piercer and Thousand Dragons. Fuck it, I'm gonna put Piercer on and see how that feels. And then let's look for ballistics. It's the Precise Jewel. Hit right stick and you can sort by skill. This extends the range in which ammo and arrows have maximum power. Okay. And then I don't think we're gonna need fire resistance because we're not fighting New Udra. So let's put on... What are some good just like armor decos for bow users? Spread and Pierce are the big damage uppers for bow. I need stamina. So we want stamina surge and constitution. Why do I have a jumping jewel? Why do I want that? We'll put one more constitution on. Oh, jumping is for evade extender. Okay, okay, okay. Let's stack as much constitution as we can. Oh, JK, I did a silly thing. I think we're all maxed out on physique. Apparently so. I thought I had 3, but I guess not. I guess we just have the 2. Okay, and then stamina surge. Which is refresh. Okay, well, stamina surge is already maxed at level 3. I don't think we can put another level on, so that's good. We can have Grandma and Suja make us jewels. We can, yeah. Protection jewel. Okay, let's see what that does. I may not have a protection deco. Let's keep doing evade extender. I know we're putting a 2 jewel in a 3 slot, but because I don't think counterattack would help us here really. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. Protection tool is just a, okay, well that I don't need because I've got my talisman on for divine blessing. Earplugs. Earplugs would be great, actually. Hold on. Okay. If I want a 3 slot, adrenaline rush is awesome. We could go for 2 of these, actually. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do 2 counterattack. And then I've got room for 1 more. Counterattack is activated every time you perfect dodge. So good for dual blades and bows. Or in a pocket. See, I feel like bug stick is, there's a level of complexity to bug stick that makes me uncertain, but I feel like I'm synergizing with bow, and maybe that's just because of all of the experience I have on dual blades. I need 1 more. I need 1 more. I need 1 more. What do I want? Growth for, well, ideally we'll actually be doing damage that we won't need the buffs as fights get longer, but could make a con 5 talisman and put divine blessing in my 1 slots. Yeah, and this is all level 2. I'm just gonna throw on defense and then we'll see how this feels. Because it needs to be optimized, but there's no point optimizing it when I'm still fucking around. So this is a better start than we had yesterday. So as we do some hunts and I get used to things... Oh, I fucking took it off. Oh, no. It was counterattack. And then if I want to save, I can do it now. And then we'll make adjustments based on our performance. Here. Yeah. I think this is good. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a break here before we start hunting. I'd like feedback for what y'all think we should hunt. There's a part of me that's just like, let's just go to Zo. I don't need those Shaguma stuff anymore. But that might be a little too hasty. So think of some monsters that would be good for us to fight. Tempered, not tempered. And when I come back, why do I still have a ton of fire resistance? My armor, it's baked in. I'm gonna make some tea and get a quick snack, and we'll start up the hunts when we come back. Okay, I will see you guys in a couple of minutes. Please enjoy the music, and we'll be back very shortly. Hi, I'm so sorry. I hope that the break didn't run too long. I got a snack and it took me a little bit longer to like hastily assemble it than I expected. I'm so sorry. I hope it wasn't more than like maybe like an extra minute over the break that we usually take. I'm good. Thank you. I always feel bad. It was a really good snack though. Snacks are allowed. Well, I ate breakfast. But I need to go to the grocery store. So like I ate just an okay breakfast. So I feel like really munchy and snacky and stuff. But since I'm using the Zo bow, which has dragon element baked in, it's usually just peanut butter. Yeah, this is usually what it's like when we take a break on stream. I race to the kitchen and I put on the kettle immediately. And then I go to the cupboard above the stove and I grab out, I take the peanut butter and I unscrew it and I get a spoon and I do like 2 big scoops of peanut butter. I just put it in my mouth while the water is boiling. And then as I'm like chewing on that, I like look in the fridge and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just have like a handful of miscellaneous berries. And I like grab a handful of blueberries or something, or like maybe some almonds out of the other cupboard. And then I'm like chewing on it and it's horrible. And then I have to race back here and it's like, it's a whole thing. But since when I first started watching stream, I was like, wow, the breaks are so short. I don't know how other streamers handle their breaks. I feel like since we take them pretty regularly, it's okay that ours are shorter. But since Zo has dragon element built in, I feel like we should probably hunt things that are weak to dragon. So, chat, what you feeling? Should we go straight into Zo? Tajsteen wants to offer me a meal. Hang on, I gotta eat with my uncle. Rathian is weak to dragon. Zo would be really fun. And the support chip is here, so I'm gonna need to check. My only concern is that there is a likelihood that I'll card us. Yeah, that will fail the quest if we do Zo. If you guys are okay with that. Everything is basically at least a little weak to dragon. I think Arkveld is also weak to dragon, yes. Not when I'm on Horn Gemini, you can't possibly. Oh my god, he eats? Oh my god, he's chowing down? Eric, the throat goat?
Pleased you liked it.
Yeah, yay. Can you offer me another meal so I can watch that one more time, please? Thank you. He eats with us! I had a sick and twisted thought last night. And I was looking at the calendar and I was like, wow, Comic-Con's coming up. Could I sew Eric in 2 weeks? And I was like, no, I don't think so. And then my brain whispered a second worse suggestion and it was like, but you could probably sew Arcane Season 2 Victor. And you could 3D print these accessories. You just go buy some paint. Paint the staff. Like, it's so easy. Like, just do it. Just go get some and I'm just like, stop it. Shut up. Brain. Quiet. It's tough out here. Tough out here for the crafters in July. Okay, what am I doing? Support ship, and then I'm gonna go back to the hub, and then maybe we should do Arkvelder Zo. Eric takes Almond's place in all of the eating scenes. I love that. But I need to see all of the eating scenes now. I'm gonna have to see all.
We get a sale.
Am I gonna get my 5th commission ticket? Let's see.
Anything else?
I don't need them anymore! Oh, I guess we did. This would have been number 5, but I had to spend some to make the Babel Lance. So we'll just keep acquiring these.
Here. It's all yours.
It's all mine. Thanks, Santiago.
Hope it serves you well.
Farcaster. Call for a winged drake to transport you to the nearest camp. Can also be used during combat. That's cute. I've got 40 of these. I've never used this item.
Well.
Ancient potion. Restores health. Maximizes the size of your health and stat. Ooh.
Here. It's all yours. You take care of yourself.
Midriff, these are great stickers, by the way. Yeah, I think...
Well, what can I do? Yep.
What do I need?
What are we making today?
I need Loggy stuff. I need Steve stuff. Oh, hang on.
I'm ready to work.
Some very important crafting to be done that I didn't know we could do. Probably from all of the Mizu stuff we did yesterday. Oh, just kidding. It was only those. I'm out of Chata coins. Gotcha. Okay. More Chata coins. Yeah. If I want to upgrade my Zo dual blades, we need Zo. So, all right, fuck it. We're gonna do Zosia. I feel like I probably have one of his quests saved. Okay, yeah, we'll do Zo. It's gonna be really hard and tough and potentially bad, and I'm really sorry in advance. I'm gonna die a lot. Like, honestly, I'm not entirely sure we can complete this hunt. But I'll do my best. Zo is up? Someone just has one? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I need to restock. I need potions. Yeah, hang on. I gotta do my item rotation. Okay. I'll do the second Zo quest after this, Gemini. I know you've got one up as well. Okay. So Zo is long and wide. So Dragon Piercer and Thousand Dragon will both be good. I love that we get the cutscene every time.
I won!
Hey! Aaron, thank you so much for subscribing! 4 months, all on for some hoots in a bit, trying to perk up from a rough day. Oh, I'm sorry your day was tough. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. We're doing okay. I'm learning bow. We're hunting Zo. Strongly positive feelings about this one. There's legitimately something that feels so mythically world-ending about Zo, like apocalyptic.
I'm not worried. You handle these all the time.
Oh, thank you, Eric. I mean, we should be a little bit worried, perhaps. Okay, and I need to be up close. Okay, that was the roar, so... Wow! Wait a minute, why don't I do any damage? Out of range. Also, Heather, thank you so much for subscribing. Okay, hang on, I gotta get closer. I gotta get and stay close. Ooh, okay, okay. So we can use Y as a gap closer. Okay, and then if I've got my stuff, so I should do coding, and then I should do tracer. And then I can just start doing fuck all. Whoa, I don't like when Zo just walks at me. Ooh, ooh, but that was a perfect dodge? Okay, so I want to... Yeah. So we can use AY as a gap close, which feels kind of nice, actually. And then RTB, because he's knocked down. And then that'll be coding, and then pierce. Okay, we've got a mount, and then if I want to do tracer, B, and then LT. Fuck, I hit the wrong button. That's okay. It's LTY. Also, thank you so much for the cheer and so hype train. I just put on like so many coatings when I didn't need to. Okay, he's down, so that'll be arc shot maybe. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And then that's L, that's Y, and then RB. Okay. Or YB, rather. And then, if I were aiming at his head, that would deal more damage. Right, because aiming on bow is important. Okay, so... Yeah, because tail gives us white numbers, but head gives us... Okay. Probably best to go for the wing... Okay. Oh, wait, can I put a tracer up there? I fucked that up, but that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna heal. So my perfect dodge is pretty bad. If I had thought that would hit me, I swear I would have reacted. I thought I was over here and he was looking away from me, and I was like, that's fine. I can heal. No, I can't. I was very honest with you all. I was like, hey,
That was a rough one.
I might do some stupid shit.
Glad you're all right.
Okay. We'll try to go for the wing arms. Since I can hit those because I can aim in ways that other melee users might not be able to. Okay. So that'll be RTX. And I maybe like right there. Okay. Well, I hit something. I need to be better about keeping my coatings up, that's for sure. There's a wound up there? Do we think I can get that? Phase 2? Oh no, this is when we need to start destroying stuff, right? And I need ammo for that. Well, thankfully, I'm playing with a bunch of really cracked individuals, and I just stood there looking dumb, and we took no damage, and that's awesome. Okay, bowmain should be targeting the most vulnerable parts. Okay. Well, this does feel like trial by fire in a way, but best way to learn. I need another tracer on the field. Right there. Good enough. I keep hitting Y, thinking it's a dual blade reaction, but it just keeps putting on coatings when I don't need them. Oh, no, that'll hit me. Okay. Yeah. it feels really good to be in the air. Got a wound. I feel like that should have hit me, but it didn't somehow. That's Gemini. It is literally trial by fire. Sometimes that's how you learn. Okay, so we do want to make sure that if we're going to charge the arc shot, that they are actually standing still. I did not think that would hit me, Zoe. I have forgotten the rudeness of your hitboxes. Oh, I think I'm totally dead. Yep. I forgot that I needed to be... Oh, that smoked a bunch of us. Well, it wasn't just me then. I think it was probably mostly me, but I did warn you all. I hope that no one's too upset with me for fumbling that pretty poorly. Yeah. I think we all missed the Nova. I think we were all out of position for that. I think... Because that's the attack where we need to be behind him, ready for a rematch. Right? Insurance prop, that was 3 simultaneous deaths. Siri in the background goes, there's nothing playing. No, Siri, there's not, because we are all fucking dead. She says, I didn't get that. No! Okay, maybe that bitch ain't eavesdropping no more. Behind or shoot the crystals. Okay, okay. It's so fascinating to me because when you become really used to something, you forget that time away from it degrades and diminishes your understanding and familiarity. And as someone who eventually got like pretty familiar with Zoe and then has not hunted him in several months, it's fascinating to watch those gaps in my memory in real time. It's the same thing that people would talk about, like when we were doing all Pantheons, all Bindings for Hollow Knight. People would be like, oh yeah, I did this once, but if I wanted to do it again, like I'd have to practice. Like there's just openings and patterns I don't remember anymore. And at the time I was like, I'm built different. I'll remember forever. Nope. I am not built different. Well, I could be built different, but in factuality, I believe I'm built worse. So, squished up behind those butt, nothing I could do, just very dead. Well, at least, yeah, at least it wasn't just me. If Zoe's back is to the wall, just make, so part of it was also that Zoe's positioning was just really unfortunate because we couldn't actually get behind him, so we had to run super, super, super far away. If you had Insect Glaive, this would not have happened! There's always an emergency Farcaster. I've never used Farcaster before. We've got like 50 of them, but I've never had them in my item bar. Boyaki, it's not at all you. No, this was me, and I was really open about the fact that we'd probably cart. But we continue. And I say we should go again, if people are feeling it. All right, I'll join a different group, not because I'm blacklisting the group I just played with, just for variety's sake, so we get time with everyone. Triple carts on Zoe happen because everyone gets caught in a big attack and at surprisingly high levels of play. I've heard similar stories about like really unfortunately positioned Mizu slams. Mm-hmm. Where it's just like, oh great, that was like, that catches like 2 people, and if you've already had a cart, it's like, it's just instant. All right, let me restock my items. Hey, Duelist, what's going on? You can just call me Crow. Okay. I think that's as ready as I'm gonna be. Feedback for me, based on my bow performance and the limited exposure that we had to Zoe on the last run. I think I probably need to stay closer and be more cognizant about aiming intentionally as opposed to just any part of the monster. Like, instead of just, oh, monster big, hit wherever. Like, focus on head, focus on wing arms, that kind of thing. Aiming intentionally is my big focus right now. Okay, yeah, I'll try to be more mindful about something like that. Most vulnerable parts. Okay, and that'll be... Do you think I could... Oh, I'm going to try to get real scuffed with it. Hang on. Instead of having the notebook here, flat, what if I propped it against my monitor upright, and then I could reference it vertically in real time? Now, I lose about 10% of my screen doing this. I could put it on the other monitor. Or off to one side. Yeah. No, I'm cooking with this. I am insane, but this could work. Yes, okay. So now I've got basic combo, tracer, and arc shot. I just need to glance down and read it. I think this is gonna be useful. Now I just need to not die. Which again is probably easier said than done. I think we were queued up with Gemini on hunting horn. Gemini, you're gonna be fighting for your fucking life, my friend. Like, hey, so Duranjo, if you change your Twitch username, I believe it will break your linked connection on Discord. So if you go to Discord and suddenly find that it looks like I've kicked you out, that's not true. You just need to relink again. We've had that issue before in the past. They may have patched it through, so it might not be like that anymore. But it used to just be they'd only talk the one time, and you would need to relink if you changed your username. I don't want you to feel like I've removed you for some an unperceived slight or something like that. Okay, bow out. We're aiming. Yo, nice face. So bonk, bonk, bonk. And I actually start with a full gauge, so I should probably do tracer right away. So that's gonna be right in the face, and then be. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. Didn't hit me. Okay, now is a good time for arc shot. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And then Y for coding, and then Dragon Piercer. So it would have been better if we'd had the tracer on for that. Okay. It's starting to feel more natural. I say as I immediately eat a fucking fireball to the face. I love the gap close. That's awesome, actually. The tricky part, I actually think, is going to be like, I'm spending so much time looking at the monster and where to aim. I'm not looking at what the monster is doing and like swiping me around on the field. And then Tracer's going to be RT and X. My uptime on coatings is better than it has been. But I do need to be better about tracer placement. Okay. Back to that. Tracer. Into the face. I need to put my coatings back on. Okay, so this would be a good time for arc shot. And then Y to reload and YB for dragon. Okay. It'll take me a while to feel comfortable, but this does feel like I'm learning. Thank you to everyone who saved my life by doing all of the crystal disruption. I have forgotten how to aim with my slingers, so that's fun. That's fun for me. Recoat, arc shot. Okay, so landing all the big hits feels great. Do you think that's gonna explode? Oh god, oh god, oh god! Oh, I'm alive! I have no idea how, but I am! That was awesome! Thank you! I'm gonna go ahead and say that was wide range and hunting horn, and everyone looking at me do some dumb stuff. Ah, I thought for sure I would perfect dodge that. Hilda and I getting roasted. It's fine, we're up, we're alive. When you have tracer on, spam shoot. You don't need to aim. Okay. And I can just spam shoot. I feel like I'm not gonna like what you're doing. Coatings back. Yeah, it's surprisingly a lot to keep track of with the coatings and the tracers. Oh, that perfect dodge. When it hits though. Wow, that felt great. And then I'm gonna want to do one more tracer. I missed! No, I'm the worst! Yeah, I really do want my tracers on for this, I think. Because that makes it so much easier to handle just the way that damage is dealt. Phase 3? This is the best. This is like the best music in the game. And yeah, they did a great job. I rolled right into that lightning. I'm getting more used to it than I was yesterday. Okay, that's how I know I've got the tracer, and then I can just go ham. So is there, obviously there's a visual mark on the monster, but is there somewhere on my UI that tells me when the tracer has expired? Good crush. I thought it exploded automatically off after like 10 seconds too. Or I can force it to explode by using the finisher. Okay. I keep doing 2 focus shots in a row, but it needs to be focus and then into B. He's walking here. Ooh. We got him.
Glad you made it through safely.
All right. It's times like these that I really wish there were some kind of plugin that I could install or reference in Monster Hunter to see what my damage output was. Because I would like to know how much I contributed to that fight. I feel like it was very, very little, which is to be expected. We're new, we're learning. But I would like to have that frame of reference for seeing how the number changes as I get better. Wow, I'm getting a bunch of shit that I needed. That's awesome. Hell of an improvement. Yes! Well, again, a lot of that I think was because we had Gemini on Hunting Horn, and Gemini is legendary. So... Hunter Pop. Oh! I had forgotten the question I asked, and RC, I thought you were calling me Hunter Pie, and I was like, that's a term of endearment I've never heard before. I don't really know what to do about that, so I'll just ignore it and act like I didn't see it. But that is the plugin. That's the name. Suddenly I thought a bunch of people were calling me Hunter, like Cutie Pie or like Sweetie. I was like, Hunter Pie. Okay. I would really like to see that. Yes. Best way for people to increase damage is to maximize elemental. We were doing dragon. Don't forget to target wounds. I know, I was leaving wounds alone. Just trying to focus on navigating, because it's different dividing my focus in that way, because I'm aiming, but I also need, so I'm looking up here, because this is where I want to hit, but the monster is here doing this with his hand, and then I need to make sure that I've got my coatings on And I need to see what my charge meter is to know when I can trace. And I'm trying to remember when the last time I traced was. Did I blow up the trace? Is it there? Should I put it back? It's more to keep track of than I expected. The flow feels very comfortable. But there's a lot of small things to keep track of. And I do think we will improve. But always go for wounds. Okay. So for bow users and like insect glaive users and charge blade users, wounds are really important. Like if anything, oh, hang on. Oh, I want to see this screen. This makes it look like I was doing some cool shit that fight. Yeah, I look like I'm about ready to serve. Unfortunately, I think I was mostly just hanging out, running around half naked, but if you're on the side of the monster, it's better to Thousand Dragon. Right. Because Thousand Dragons is better for spread, but Dragon Piercer is better for length. Okay. I got a new title. Nobody fainted. The last explosion on the wound before pierce deals a lot of damage. Easy gameplay is right trigger, BB, dash, repeat. So Autumn, you're not using Dragon Pierce at all? You're just doing the charge, power shot, power volley, dash over and over again? Wounds are important for oh, that's right! For spirit gauge. We play with a longsword user. Poor Panda. And they're always doing their thing. They're working their magic. They're doing sheath stuff and whoosha. And then I come over, I sneak over with my dual blades, I go, ooh, cool, and I just take it. Poor Panda never has any fucking room to breathe when we're on the same hunt. I'm just greedy. I don't mean to be. If dual blades, and it's only on dual blades, that's the thing. It's like, I don't get wound greed on Lance, I don't get wound greed on SNS, I don't get wound greed on Greatsword. It's just dual blades because the animation activates the neurons in my brain. I like to see it. 3 other ways to get it, but it is still helpful for them in ways that mechanically it might not be for other folks. HR 440, jealous. There's a lot I'm still gonna learn. I think we're gonna get there, maybe by the time the expansion comes out. Are we still hard stop in 30 minutes? Oop! Zenny, thank you so much for watching the time for me. I think we should, unfortunately. Because it'll take me... And like, to be fair, that movie's not starting until I'm home. But it'll take me 30 minutes to get there. And 30 minutes to get back. Which means I can spend 30 minutes in the store before I have to be home for movie night. I know exactly what I'm going to get, so that should be fine. Tonight, yes, so reminder for folks. Tonight, we are doing movie night on Discord with subscribed Twitch viewers, and we will be watching K-pop Demon Hunters, which I'm really excited about. I've seen a lot of positive momentum about this movie online. And although I am not particularly familiar with K-pop or K-pop artists, I'm very excited to see it. I think it'll be a really good time, so. SNS can get head because of the knockout. That's fair. Okay, here's what I think we can do. I think, let's do, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. What's that thing they do in jobs where they tell you how good or bad you're doing and it's always just the worst thing ever? Let's do a performance evaluation. So, yes, for those of you who bore witness to my bow in that hunt, where did I do well? Where do I need improvement? What am I absolutely fucking dog shit at? Bowmains, this is your time to shine. Have you ever wanted to be mean to me? Now you can! Please don't, though. Like, KDA though. That's League K-pop. How does movie night work? You just show up. If you're a member of the Discord and you have linked your Twitch account, Discord should automatically sync your sub, and then you just join the movie night channel. It's lots of fun. Think we're gonna put me on an improvement plan? A+ for effort? Okay, focus, yes. I was completely ignoring focus strike because I was just trying to get a greater sense for the standard flow. So I need to do more focus strikes. 2 or 3 opportunities that I just didn't take. I take too long to shoot my arc. Yes! And I take too long for the arc shot because I'm having to look at the rest of the arc shot combo down here, which the game tells me is arc shot into coat reload into Thousand Dragon or Dragon Piercer. But I don't necessarily think we need to coat reload as part of that combo. Like, we might just be able to go straight into Dragon. So once I get more flexible and knowledgeable about that, we can probably change things up a little bit. Doing good. Rotation of the shots just comes with experience. Once you get more fights, it gets significantly easier. No joke, you're better at bow than me. I strongly doubt that. So in general, speed up, take wounds. No, Frigid, yeah, we're gonna take another week. I've had some sad things happen offline, and I don't want the game that I play to be sad right now. We're not done with E33. We're not dropping E33. We're just taking a break. We should be back with it next weekend. Yeah, that's my plan. I speak not for the bow, I can only speak for the dudes. Just be I definitely noticed, like, there's way too much downtime. I need to be more active. I need to be shooting more. But part of that, I think, will come with familiarity and practice. Arc shots puts arrows down that you can hit using... Can you only hit them with focus mode, or will those arrows detonate on their own after a set amount of time? Because I didn't think that arc shot had synergy with, like, that like big circle that glows. I just dropped my pen. I'm good. We got it. ABS, always be shooting. I have tried the Mizu challenge. My best time's 5:15. Pissing me off. I want to get him so bad. Prioritize Dragon Pierce when a monster is knocked down. Requires more commitment. So when a monster is knocked down, it's the best time. They detonate when hit. Okay. When you get more comfy, you'll be hyper aggressive. Get comfortable without ballistic. What does ballistic do? I think we'll probably be doing more hunts tomorrow. Yeah, friendly. I was telling people earlier, stream tomorrow might be late. Instead of starting at noon, it might start at like 1:30. I have received last minute knowledge of a thing taking place in my area, and I kind of want to go to the thing. But I don't know if I'll go to the thing. Like, I'm still thinking about it, but there might be a thing. Yeah, there might be a thing. Sister might be late, but we should still be good to be live. Oh, it's Diva time? Yeah, let me get the Diva buff. I need all the help I can get. Once you get quicker with your shots. I haven't noticed stamina management being an issue for me on dual blades, which either means I'm fucking stupid and it's a problem and I'm not noticing, or I'm somehow so caked up with stamina decos that it's not a problem yet. Increase max range and critical. Okay. They will blow up automatically, but you can detonate them with extra damage. Okay, so arc shot, we do want to go into focus. So, well, okay, well, hang on then. If focus strike can detonate the arrows that arc shot puts down, then we want to get a bunch of wounds and then arc shot and then focus strike for maximum explosion. Yes? Yeah? To me, that follows. To me, that makes sense. Yes, I'm learning. Okay. So, wounds. Arc shot. Focus strike. Okay, see, it's clicking. We're watching it in real time. It's taking us a little bit, but we're getting there. I'm thinking with arrows. Yeah, what I need to do is practice more of the charge shot, power, dash. Charge shot, power, dash. Because for whatever reason, what I'm doing is charge shot, BB, piercer. And that's fucked up. So, hey Dave, we're glad you could join us. Welcome back, Gemini. Welcome back, Amaral. Dash juice is important. Okay, well, I've got some dash juice on my loadout already from dual blades, so that's helpful. And focus strike on wounds is a dragon pierce. But we dragon pierce automatically after that. I don't need to hit any buttons, right? Like, we break the wound, and then the character does the thing. Like how Lance has an automatic counterattack. I don't dash enough. I know. Yeah. I noticed that a lot in the Zo fight. I think I got a perfect dodge once. But I think I only really dodged like 6 or 7 times that whole fight because Zo's aggro was on other people. Okay, yes. A focus shot is a free dragon pierce. Couple of times you were at Zo's back, which is a perfect moment for dragon piercer. Full length, more hits. Okay. Because pierce is good for long, but 1,000 is good for wide. Okay. Yeah, we're turning. We're supposed to call stream in about 15 minutes, but I think it might actually be best to call it now. We've got a buff that we can take with us into our next hunt. I fully expect us to do more Monster Hunter tomorrow, even if stream is a little bit later than usual. I do not have plans to cancel the stream. If that changes, I'll make an announcement on Discord, but it's not my expectation. So if for whatever reason we don't stream tomorrow, no, it's not that I lied, it's that I failed. That's very different. Train off camera, we definitely will. Yeah, if I can sneak in some Monhun hunts with folks tonight after movie night, I think I'll probably try that. But I need to finally start learning Paladin and FF14 too, so I might invoke Rite of Roulette instead. 10-minute dance party, 15-minute holiday. Hi, Androds! Oh, wait, hang on. I need to see what the alluring dance looks like when I don't have any clothes on. Oh, yeah. Wait, no, this is really important. Yeah. This is the best clothing item in the game. Actually, hang on. I lied. I'm gonna check one more thing. I want to see what it looks like with the scarf on. I'll miss my elf ears, which will be a problem. But thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. Because I love the wyvern ears, but it hits different when you are shirtless and have the really long necklet or the really long scarf. Oh, very nice. Yeah, okay. Where my scarf at? Wait. Oh, this is so cursed. No! No! No, I hate it. Yeah. It's a little something, a little different. Yeah. I'm not opposed. I'm not against it. And I think everything else is like head proper, not like neck area. You did. You missed most of the stream, but we'll be back again. And oh, this is awful for clipping, though. Your weapon decided, Jurgling? What weapon are you using? Looks like a shonen. Literally, the fact that I'm shirtless with a really big scarf. It does make me look like some kind of antagonist in like a shonen superhero anime. Like, man, the Blaganga set looks so good. Everyone looks amazing. Yo, wait a minute now. Valthos, what are you wearing? Valthos, what are you? I need to know what you're wearing right now. Hey, where'd you get proper booty shorts? The clerk legs. Hi, Elisa, how are you? We're doing a dance party. Elisa, how are you? How have you been? Okay, yeah, so I need to kill Rathian in the arena if I want this. Sick of Rathian. I mean... Listen, when it works, it works. I just got the ability to have my hunter be shirtless in game, so that's very important to me. Clerk legs, waist, and arms. All right, that's it. Yeah, I'm tapping someone to kill Rathian for me. We'll queue up as a duo, but I'm not going into the pit. I'm gonna hang out by the weapon chest, and you can kill Rathian for me. I don't want to. I can't handle it. I'm so sick of her. I love this community. All right. Unfortunately, this is probably where we are gonna have to call things. Elise, I'm sorry you're dropping in just at the end, but it was so good to see you. Movie night in approximately 90 minutes on Discord for K-pop Demon Hunters. If we are a little bit late, it's because I am a little bit late and you're not allowed to start with that. Flashbang! I forgot that's what the sunrise looked like. I think it'll be good. I'm hopeful for it. Yeah, but this is where we'll pause things. I love you all. I'll see you on Discord. And I will let you know what our approximate start time is for tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.